Hi, this is Kerry Artek with Wicked Stocks, bringing you the daily Apple report for Wednesday, September 13th, 2023. Before I click through all the charts, as usual, want to encourage you to please click like if you haven't already. Subscribe to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel. Please share the content, if you would, with friends and colleagues. And check out wickedstocks.com, where we offer a full suite of both daily and weekly analytical videos, just like the Apple report, daily analysis in the SPY, that is the S&P 500 ETF, the Triple Q, the NASDAQ 100 ETF, weekly analysis in the S&P 500 index, the NASDAQ 100 index, the long bond ETF, the TLT, as well as two individual stock picks a week that you never see on YouTube that cater to the 3 to 5 week swing trader out to the 3 to 5 month near-term investor, always looking for 20% moves on those underlying stock picks. And in fact, just on Tuesday, we put out a stock pick on Amazon. You might want to check out Amazon. In fact, you can check out all that as well as Amazon for free if you take advantage of our 5-day free trial. Sign up for wickedstocks.com. You'll have 5 full days to see everything I just mentioned. And if you don't like what you see, you can bow out, cancel your subscription at no cost to you whatsoever. So let's check out the charts. Just a big picture reminder that about 4 months ago, we settled above this long-term channel top at 168.16. That did indicate a longer-term show of strength, anticipating over the months ahead 226.70 and rising gradually. Now, in the interim, we've had a couple of sell signals. Most recently was about a week ago that does allow 168.16 over the next week or two. I say allow because while we are in sort of a weak mode of trade, 168.16 is such an important area. I wouldn't be surprised to see the market fall short of it, as there are probably plenty of resting bids just above it, starting in the lower 170s. But who knows? We may well test 168.16 over the next week or two. Let's take a look at this is the daily chart. And I've got 181.76, as you can see, still a 50% upside retracement. But in terms of our buy signal, as we move, into later September, October trade, I'm going with 181.51, which is just below the 181.76 I showed you. 181.51 is a new short-term channel top, can contain daily buying pressures, and yet, if settled above, should spark a follow-through rally to 190.77 inside of 1 to 2 weeks, where we can top out on a weekly basis, possibly well into October, and fall off again for several weeks. It would be a settlement above 190.77 that would signal longer-term bullish continuation. And by longer term, I'm talking the following 3 to 5 weeks, couple of months at the most. This 209.59 rising channel top is a big picture objective above 190.77. Now, some variation of this channel top is in reach over the months ahead anyway, so long as we continue holding, above the 168.16 long-term support. Let's get back to the near-term charts. I'll show, this is really not the right chart, 181.76. Let me go back to this chart here. You already know about 181.51. By the way, FYI, I've got intraday pivot points, soft intraday pivot points today, above at 178.21 and below at 176.12. This was a session containment level on Tuesday. We broke it, closed above it, but I do think it is still now susceptible to violation today. And in fact, I've lightened up on the commitment to it as a session containment level. In fact, I do think that if we break 176.12, 171.96 in reach perhaps today, these are high volatility targets. We are in a higher volatility framework, of course. Our average daily range is probably 3 times what it was in early August. So these levels are reachable today. 178.21 is an upside 5/8 over the last 2 days. If we take it out to the upside, don't discount the possibility for 181.51 intraday, where a daily high can be placed, and we could fall off from here for the rest of the week. And yes, if we close above 181.51, that is a good low for the week. Quite more than likely for the month of September, because once again, the next 1 to 2 weeks expected to yield 190.77 following a daily settlement above 181.51. Now, downside today, let me find the right chart, that if we break or open below 176.12, with this kind of volatility, we just might test 171.96 intraday. All the minor points on the way down have been carefully chosen, but just know if we break or open below 176.12, that is a downside 5/8, by the way, over the last 4 days. There's nothing overly significant about it, but it is there. It is a day trade level. And if we break or open below 176.12, I do think 171.96 in reach, where we can place a daily low. And if we were to close below 171.96, we probably by Friday's close would test this band of support that really begins at 169.94. We've got 168.16 I've already shown, and 167.18 is a new descending 2-month channel bottom. The upper 160s significant, and I can show you probably a better view of it here on this chart. This is the zone. If we close today below 171.96, this area in reach by Friday's close, 167.18 to 168.16, able to absorb selling through the rest of the year. And once again, if we were to close above 181.51, none of that is likely over the next week or two, and what is likely is 190.77. So, in terms of the 3 to 5 day out to the 1 to 2 week swing trade, you can go long with a settlement above 181.51. I think that is the thing to do. And once we reach 190.77, that is a good day trade, 3 to 5 day swing trade, and 2 to 3 week swing trade, because from here we can fall off for several weeks. And if we were to close above 190.77 over the next week or two, once again, we have like a 3 to 5, 5 to 8 week objective at 209.59. Once again, downside closing below 171.96, we should by Friday's close slip into the upper 160s, where if you're short, you can cover your positions there. Or if you're not positioned at all, you can go long, whatever that may mean to you, buying Apple outright, or then reaching for, 200 or 210 out of the money calls that don't expire. I would go 6 months out, because it could be a 2 to 3 month move off of the upper 160s, that 200 area. Once again, some variation of this 209.59 rising channel top, which will be lower in value, because as we break to new lows, it's forming a trend line that's lower at a softer angle. Anyway, I think that pretty much rounds it out. There's not much else to say beyond what I already have. Please click like, share, subscribe, check out wickedstocks.com, and take advantage of our 5-day free trial. You have a great day.